What's up? Matt from Urchfab here. In today's video we're going to be mounting the Evans Power Burton Pinto into the old Mushy Peas engine bay. So after measuring things up, it looked like it was going to be fairly straightforward. The sump design is very similar to the Mazda engine. The Mazda engine sits a lot further forward than I would like the Pinto to sit in there, so I'm hoping to get the Pinto sat right to the bulkhead, where there's about 100mm of space between the Mazda engine, so better for weight distribution. I designed the car so the whole front just comes off really quick and easily, and you can just pull the engine straight out the front of the car. I also made the engine wiring loom completely plug and play, so you just sort of unplug one big plug and the whole lot comes out. So this didn't take long at all. And now I'm going to do the unthinkable and retrofit an engine to a car without the use of a 3D scanner. Yes, it is possible. You just stick it in the hole and see if it fits. So I did think where the little wing sits on the side of the RS sump on this, that I would need to notch the front cross member out, and when I first lined everything up it was looking that way. The only issue was that the sump was hitting on the subframe a little bit. I couldn't twist the engine straight because the throttle linkage was hitting on the bulkhead. You can see that's how much further back the engine sits, and just how much smaller that engine looks in the engine bay. I had a lot of people saying, why would I want to put a big heavy Pinto in there? But I think that sort of puts into perspective that these Pintos are actually quite a small engine in comparison to modern stuff. That's the linkage there, and you can see it's kind of in the way of the dipstick as well. So the way that's set up, I have the option to just move the lever arm from the right hand side of the carb to the left, and then move everything on the linkage to the middle, and it still work exactly the same. It just means there's frees that space up at the end. So that was a quick and easy fix, just rejiggling the linkage. So this is kind of a different style of linkage. You got the mount that the cable goes in is actually welded onto the rocker cover. It's quite a cool looking setup. And then I just greased everything up as well because it was a little bit sticking a little bit. And yeah, got all that working nicely, all adjusted so it was balanced properly. Also freed up a bit of space around the dipstick as well to make it easier to check the oil.
Like a glove.
That is the finished position of the engine. Then I used a laser level just to check everything was dead straight. One of my pet hates is when you look at an engine bay and the engine's crooked. And there she is, all mounted and looking sweet. Literally clearance everywhere, didn't have to cut, notch, anything. That little bit there was the only bit that was tight, and once I moved the engine back that extra bit, we had clearance everywhere. I mean, it literally looks like it was made to go into that subframe. I have got to get the exhaust through that right hand side there, which this is a left-handed or right-handed starter bell housing. I need just a left-handed one, which will open that space up for me there. So I'm going to take this bell housing off and send it back to Burton and swap it for a left-hand only one. It's just going to make doing the exhaust easier, and I don't really want to cut a brand new bell housing. But you can see I got really good access to all the bolts. It's going to make working on this thing super easy if I ever need to get the gearbox out, which I actually do need to get out in a minute. So I wanted to wait until I had the correct bell housing to before I made the gearbox mount, just in case it was slightly different. And I'm hoping that it's not, because then my slave cylinder spacer will also probably have to be made again. So I'm hoping that dimensionally it's identical to this one, but as soon as the bell housing's back, I can get it bolted in and get on with the gearbox mount. That'll be the next job on the list. That's going to be it for this one. Cheers for watching. See you on the next one.